Whew. Hey guys, so this is a different kind of video. I put off recording this until like probably the end of the weekend. I didn't want to go up on Friday and just post something out of random. I just wanted to collect my thoughts and kind of let myself breathe a little bit. If you didn't already know, Chadwick Boseman passed away on Friday after a 4-year battle with colon cancer. He was battling this while filming his life's work, basically. He was diagnosed back in 2016 at 39, and he passed away at 42. I know the news is saying 43, but he passed at 42 before his 43rd birthday. He's survived by his wife. We find out he married his longtime girlfriend, Taylor Simone, about last year, around October. And I don't know if he has children. He was a very private man, so I know we'll be hearing a lot of stories and different things about him. This hurts a lot. 2020 has just been a rough year in general, but to have someone pass, and it's somebody who's not just notable, but someone who has such an impact on the world and just the Black community, and the reason why we're grieving over this person that we never even met is because he changed so many lives. He changed our lives. He changed the lives of Black children. He gave them hope and belief that they can do anything, because so many times we're told no when we want to go after things that don't welcome us into their spaces. And representation for African Americans has been really small, and he gave us a heroic, positive, and noble Black man on and off the screen. And he was always humble. He was always respectful. He was never problematic. We never hear about him in any mess. Just a positive person. And watching his interviews, you have no idea that he was fighting all of this and that it had progressed to stage 4. And just seeing him just smile from how he touched different people's lives. There's a quote that he had, is like, by the time my life's over, I want to give my very last of everything. And I feel like with Black Panther, I feel like he knew he did his job. He touched the lives of so many people, and it's just really sad. And it makes me more mad because y'all were making jokes and memes about his weight a couple of months ago. He was posting a video about something important, and y'all went straight to saying the jokes and everything, not knowing that he was fighting cancer. Now, I was a little bit concerned, but I thought it was for a role that he was doing. I had no idea that it would be him basically in his final months of life. And I know there's small-ass blogs saying that they reported on it first. First of all, don't take pride about invading someone's privacy and them basically dying. Second of all, that was pure speculation around that time. So to be boosting about putting up a story first just is not the time. The man just died. And also, the fact that no one knew. His circle was so tight-knit and so loyal and respectful to respect his wishes. It's just a relief to me, because we've seen so many times TMZ invading families' privacy, from announcing deaths. We saw it with Kobe. We saw it with Naya Rivera. And I'm just glad that his family got to announce it on his page. And I'm praying for his parents, his brothers, his wife. They have been together for 5 years, and they had just gotten married. I think he knew that he didn't have much time left, so he wanted to have that moment with her and make sure that she was okay. I know the post of all the kids reacting. It just breaks my heart. I know people in Africa right now, in all different countries, young or old, they're paying tributes to him. If you were to see the amount of tributes made to this man, you would be just crying. I know people are thinking, oh, it's the parents doing it. No, these kids are doing it because he meant that much to them. And not only that, he brought together the African and African American community, because we are so divided, man. To have that film bring together two halves of one culture, it did that. And I know people are starting to have the discussions of what's going to happen to Black Panther. Marvel most likely knew about his illness ahead of time, basically because they put a date for the second movie. And I feel like out of respect, they're not going to recast him. And I also don't know if they're going to retire him. I don't know. There's back footage that they could possibly use for Black Panther 2. I'm automatically thinking of Fast 7 and what they did when Paul Walker died. But they were far into production with that. So we don't know. They haven't even started shooting yet. We don't know if he shot stuff for the What If series that they could use, or there's deleted scenes or back footage that they can use for maybe a likeness of him. It's just really sad. But I feel like they should push forward with the sequel, just because this will be a movie to honor him. If they're able to use any footage of him, basically honor him, the only way I can see a sequel happening is if it shows the son of T'Challa. That's the only way I know how it could go forward. But yeah, the tributes from different people in Hollywood, in Black Hollywood, man. Black Hollywood's so small, so this is like a family loss. From people who worked on movies with him to like the cast of the Avengers, the Black Panther cast, my goodness. I just read Ryan Coogler's tribute to him, and I just was crying in the car. And please let people take their time to speak on this. Don't pressure Michael. Don't pressure Winston, Lupita, or Letitia, or anything. This is someone that they loved like family. And let people grieve the way that they're comfortable with grieving. And I say that to also add on, let the Black community grieve and let people grieve in their own ways. Yes, there's those very few that do it for clout, which is annoying, but there are other people who really do what they do, whether it's singing or art or just drawing, because that's the way they pay tribute to somebody. So let people grieve the way they feel. So that's pretty much all I have to say on that. I'm going to post another video later about Brandy and Monica versus. That's tomorrow. I'm going to put that up later today. I know I've been pushing that off, but I recorded it before, but my phone died in the middle of it. So definitely we'll put that up later today. Feel free to talk about yourselves in the comments. Let's have talks and express how we feel. What did Chadwick mean to you? How he impacted your life in some form of way. Wakanda forever and always.